Okay, let's take a look at question 14 on page 110. I must always let you know, when you approach such a question, the very first part, they will always ask you to prove something. Okay, in this case, you are told to prove that AB plus BC plus CD is equal to the expression of 48 cosine theta plus 14 sine theta. Okay, what would be useful for you to do this? You must make sure you have right angle triangle. Okay, tell yourself, you need to make sure you have right angle triangle, and you need to make sure in all the right angle triangle, the theta must be inside. Okay, notice in triangle OCD, is there a theta inside? Okay, right? Same. So definitely OCD, no problem. But in this, there's another right angle triangle here. Am I right? Is there any theta inside? Don't have. So your job is to make sure that theta is inside. Make a very good guess. Okay, Rui Ting, where do you think in this triangle the angle will be theta? OAB. Why would you say angle OAB is actually theta? Very good, because this is 90 degree minus of theta, this is 90 minus theta, this is 90 degree. Obviously, the last angle over here must be theta. Am I right? So your job, haven't start proving, you must make sure whatever right angle you identify, make sure the theta is inside. If not, you cannot make use of the Poisson. Okay? Now that has been identified, I can tell you it's very straightforward really. Okay? Why do I say so? Let's take a look at AB. If I want to find AB, this will be the triangle I need to use. Am I right? Okay, this will be the triangle I need to use. If I need to draw, I draw for you. AB. And the good thing, a 17 is given. I must make use of the length 17. And Rui Ting has actually informed us that this is angle theta. I want to find AB. What side is AB with respect to theta? What side is it? Adjacent side. So adjacent side is given, hypotenuse is given. What trigo ratio do we use? Cosine. Thank you. So I shall say cosine theta must be adjacent over the hypotenuse. So what is AB? 17 cosine theta. Am I right? We are done for the first one. Now, can I give you 2 minutes? Please go and find out BC as well as CD and sum them all together. BC as well as CD and sum them all together. Okay, CD is straightforward. BC not so. You need to use the longer side minus off the shorter one. Okay, I'm going to draw for you if you can't see. And I can tell you, so long you can identify your theta, the first part for proving you have a right angle triangle is given one. You sure get the marks one. But if you don't secure this one, it's okay, because this is the most difficult one already. So AB is up there. So can you please go and find likewise for the other two parts? Okay, as I was saying, it's very important. You need to list out the right angle triangle, then I can make use of everything. didn't do anything special. Notice, between this right angle triangle, I write out what is my cosine and sine. Between this right angle triangle, I wrote the other two details. The only thing that's difficult over here is BC. Okay, you realize BC is actually the whole length of OC minus OB. So I use the subtraction of OC, the difference of OC and OB over here. Then I sum everything up. I'm very certain I get the exact same answer as what they have. Okay, and your 3 marks are in the pocket for proving. Okay, but sometimes the proving will not be so tedious. You will only be 2 marks or even 1 mark. Okay, the proving is not the part that I will assume everyone can get it. Because sometimes some of you cannot identify the right angle triangle. You may need to draw your own one. If you don't know how to draw, it will not be obvious. Okay? But tell yourself, the proving is confirmed making use of right angle triangle, so you can use of the trigo ratio. And the only trigo ratio you are using is always sine and cosine. Okay? There will not be any use of tangent. Can? Okay, then we are going to go into the question proper itself. Find the values of theta for which AB plus BC plus CD equal to 49. Alright? This is a more challenging question. That is why I'm doing it with you. They do not have so many helping steps. This is the only year where they sum the whole question together like this. So they say AB plus CD plus BC plus CD. My answer is here. Is equal to 49. They would like you to find out the values of theta. I'm going to tell you, you cannot solve immediately. Why? Take a look, how many marks are there? 7. If you want to do trigo ratio, I say this again, there are 3 different methods. I told you how to solve trigo equation. Am I right? 3 different methods. Can you recall what are the 3 different methods? Factorize. I heard the word factorize. Very good. What else? Yes? Double angle, okay, or rather, okay, 2 cycle, 3 cycle, 1 more. Formula, the use of the formula whenever you see some square term. Am I right to say that? But take a look at this one. No matter what you do, there is no way you can factorize. And no matter what you do, there's no way you can apply any formula. Okay? The only exception is only when you have sine and cosine, you can't do anything. You must tell yourself, you have to make use of the R formula. This is the only year it came up like that. They never helped you. So, how are we going to make use of the R formula? Difficult, right? Because you need to choose. So now tell yourself, R formula, there are 2 choices. You can change or you can change this to this as well. But between this one and this one, I will prefer you all to use the first one. Why do I say that? Do you notice there's a difference between these 2? Because of the use of the formula for cosine, when it's a subtraction of 2 angles, the middle term will be plus. Okay, but for sine, plus will always be consistent with plus. Okay, so I'll prefer you to use the one for sine, unless the question tells you an exact form. If not, let's always keep to sine. So if this is minus, this will be minus. If this is plus, this will always be plus. Okay, let's keep to sine itself. Okay, now tell yourself this is the one you need to remember. The theta comes from the theta here, you need to introduce another alpha your own self. Okay, then the next important thing you need to do is you need to expand this by using the formula sheet. Okay, please refer to the formula sheet very quickly. Wang Ye, can you tell me sine theta plus alpha, what do I get? Okay, if you write out like that, you will be wrong. Why? Why? Yes, Kimberly? Oh, you're supposed to expand. But you expand wrongly. Alpha is an unknown, it's okay, but Aisha, yes? Yes, please tell yourself this R is multiplied by this whole thing. What Wang Yan did for us was an expansion from sine theta plus alpha. If you need to multiply everything by R, there must be an R over here. Okay, the method I'm going to teach is slightly different from what Mr. Fung taught you last year. But take a look, it's going to be slightly tedious, but it's very easy to recognize. Now, compare the coefficient. Let's compare now. This is cosine theta. I go and check, is there a cosine theta over here? Yes. So I compare the coefficient of cosine theta. The coefficient of cosine theta over here is R sine alpha. All agree? So R sine alpha must be equal to 48. Similarly, I'm going to compare the coefficient of sine theta. And sine theta is over here. So tell me, what will be the next step in terms of comparing coefficient? What would I write over there? Yuan Chen. So sine theta, what's the coefficient? Yes. Cosine x, no. The coefficient of sine theta here is no. This is the coefficient. This is the term itself. I want to compare the coefficient R. That's not x. That's called alpha. R cosine alpha is equal to 14. Okay, class. It's very important. You don't write this, it's okay. But the thing is, if you don't write this, how are you going to compare? Alright? You don't write this, it's okay, but I encourage you to write this, compare the coefficient, and the more important thing is, this step must be there. It cannot be missing. This is your first method mark. 1 mark. Okay? After that, everything is the same. Next thing, find the value of R. How do we find the value of R? P, can you remember? Don't know. Andrew? Don't know. Asyani? Tangent, no. Well? Okay? These two values, you need to square it. 48 square plus 14 square. Okay? Square root of 48 square plus 14 square. This is your next method mark, and you need to tell me what is the answer over here. Okay? Vijana, can you key in what's the value? Exact. After that, exact. So it's 2,500 and then key 50. Okay, next question. If this answer is not a proper whole integer value, it's in terms of square root. Let's say I have square root of 50. Can you give me this answer? No. Why not? It's not in exact third form. Exact third form means you need to simplify. Am I right? If you simplify this, it's 5 root 2. But would you need to write like this? No need. So tell yourself, I never insist everything must be in square root. You can leave your answer in decimal. Just round off to 3SF. Okay? Next, after finding the value of R, our job is to find the value of alpha. Okay, which what Asyani told us just now. What was it? Tangent. Please find out what is tangent alpha. Everyone by now should know that tangent is sine over cosine. Use the value for sine, divide by cosine. Okay? And then you press the calculator. Now, before you press the calculator, it's very important. Should our answer be in degree or be in radian? Why degree? Because? No, it's not because it's length. Because the question says 90 degrees. They didn't say in terms of part. Okay? So answer in terms of degree as well. So press the calculator. What answer do you all get? 73.740. Please round off to another 2 more decimal first. for answer is degree, it should be in 1 decimal place. So, once we have our value of r, we have our value of alpha, write the whole thing out. So r is 50 sine theta plus 73.740 degrees. We have it, everything nicely. Can you imagine from cosine, sine, cannot solve, suddenly become a very nice term, and this is equal to 49. Are we able to solve now? Very straightforward, right? This is just a single trigo term by itself. How are we going to solve from here, Rachel? We are almost done already. Okay, remember your first method mark. This is your second method mark. This is your third method mark. This is your fourth method mark. If you can show me that you can write R formula. How to solve for theta? They want us to solve for theta. Am I right? Find the values of theta. Thank you. Divide everything by 50. Then after that, what should we do, Cheryl? It's a single trigo term already. Okay, then what should we write next? No. Another word, start with B or start with R, depending. If you want to solve for a trigo equation, there could be two possible solutions. Because there could be two possible solutions, the angle which you want to find must be called the start with B or start with R. It's either called the basic angle, if not you can also call it the reference angle. Thank you. So you find the reference angle. Remember, whenever you find the reference angle, you always take the absolute value over here. Okay, you don't take the negative value, only the absolute value. Whether it's positive or negative, you just determine the quadrant it lies in. So press the calculator over here, reference angle. So press the calculator, what do you get? John? 78.522. Now determine sine is positive. If sine is positive, it must lie in the first or second quadrant. Am I right? If it's in the first quadrant, it must be the basic angle itself. If it's in the second quadrant, it will be 180 minus of this basic angle. Am I right? And what would the answer be? 10? 101.47. Okay, 47? Okay, then do some simple calculation over here. What is left over here, Andrew? 4.78. Okay, then now comes the next question. How come there are two answers? Are both answers acceptable? Yes or no? You need to go and decide. This is a right angle triangle. Can these two angles fall within the right angle triangle? If they can, and take a look. Values of theta. I'm also expecting more than one answer already. So both answers are acceptable.
The second one should be 28.7.
28.7. Okay, now comes the next question. Answers in degree, we should estimate to how many? 1 dp. But Andrew gave us 4.78. Is she wrong or is she still correct? Why correct? This is not 1 dp. Okay, this is more than 1 dp. Anything more accurate is still okay. Anything less, we will not accept. Okay? Yes. How do we know? Okay, let's say, good question. Let's say now there are still two answers. Let's say the first answer is 25.8. The next answer is 101.4 degrees. Let's say I saw there are two answers, 25.8, 101.4. I will accept this answer, I will reject this answer. Why? Take a look at the triangle again. This angle must be an acute angle. Am I right? Because this is 90 degrees. These two angles sum up together can only be 90 degrees. So your answer here cannot be more than 90 degrees. Okay? Can? But if both answers are within 90, you can accept both answers. Now comes the thinking question. Look here, last part. This is the thinking part, but I'm going to make it very simple for you. Take the maximum value and the corresponding value of theta. I'm going to tell you it's very simple. Why is it so? Let us recap. For sine and cosine, can you remember for sine and cosine, what is the maximum value of a sine and cosine curve? 1. What is the minimum value? -1. And please consider 0 as well. These are the 3 critical values you will always use if you need to consider maximum or minimum. Okay? So you take it to be 1, 0 or -1. But take a look at this question again. Alright? AB plus BC plus CD. They want the maximum. They want the maximum value. You must always use in terms of the R formula itself. Take a look at our previous answer. Am I right? We have done a good job in transforming your AB plus BC plus CD into the form of the R formula. So once they are transformed, we always use the answer from the R formula. Now, make a very easy guess. If we want the maximum value over here, do you want your sign to be 1, 0 or -1? The answer is clear cut, right? It must be 1. If let's say now I change the question, I want the minimum value. So your sign will take which value? -1. But they hardly ask for minimum value. They usually ask for maximum value. Why? Because this is measurement we are talking. Okay, we cannot talk in terms of negative value. So what is the maximum? If sine is going to be 1, 1 times 50. What's the answer? 50. Come on, this one is a giveaway. If your R formula is correct, this is a giveaway. Now the next part is, how do we know this is going to be 50? Because you want your sine to be equal to 1. All agree? We take our sine to be equal to 1 because there are 3 critical values you can adopt, but most likely most of the time is 1. Now, can we solve for theta? Because we need to know what is the value of theta over here. Same thing like what Sharon said just now. We go and find the reference angle. If I'm not wrong, you find the reference angle over here. What's the answer? 90. Agree? 90, yeah? Press the calculator, you get 90. So now, very clear cut. Because it's only 90, there is only one angle we're looking at. Reference angle is 90, 180 minus 90 is still 90. So, press the calculator, 16.3. Am I right? Is it 16.3? Okay.